welcome back into the Insiders. I'm James Ham. Joining me, Mr. Trey Lyles.
Sir.
I got paid a little bit. You excited?
Yeah. I'm more excited just to come back here. So,
I'll say, I've covered this team forever. This is my 14th season. You were the one player that I've seen that said, like, unequivocally, I want to be back. Like, there are players that want to be here, and players that, maybe will try things else, but you were so clear at the end of the season. What made you feel that way, the confidence that you had that you wanted to be back so much?
Just a year and a half that I've been here, up until the point last season. I got traded on February 10th and February 11th. I felt like I was part of the family. I felt like I was wanted here. I was welcomed with open arms from everybody in the organization, front office, coaching staff, fans. I just felt good here. And then last year, the year that we had as a team and myself individually, I just happy to be back and happy to be around people that I enjoy being around. So.
Domas is right here, and I don't think either one of us trust him.
Ooh, he got some heat on his feet.
Look at that.
Ooh,
he doesn't even have the fresh cut. I don't know. Awesome.
They was in this storage.
Yeah. So you guys have built a family here. Yeah. You feel that, right? Yeah. I remember when he first got traded here, he said, I think I found my basketball home. And then we asked him later, and it was like, you could tell the contract negotiations were now going through his head, where he's like, well, maybe I shouldn't say that.
Right.
But you could tell that he's found his basketball, that De'Aaron's found his basketball, that Keegan. How much is that part of an NBA journey? Because you hadn't found that before, and Domas hadn't found that before. And even De'Aaron had been here, but I'm not sure he was convinced this was his home until last season.
For me, this was my 15 being a part of, and I've said it last year, and I've said it, over the summer, and I said it earlier. I feel like this is home. I had a feeling on other teams where I felt like a little confident. I want to be here, but nothing to the point of when I got here. It was just like a flip head switch in my head or in the organization or something where it's like, this is where I want to be at. So. I'll restate it again. This is where I want to be at. I'm happy I'm here. I'm ecstatic that I was brought back, and I feel wanted here. So that's a good feeling for me individually.
What if they told you coming into even during negotiations, but who do they want you to be this year? They brought in Sasha, who kind of plays the 4. They've got Keegan, who kind of plays the 4 and the 3. But you're one of those guys who can play the 4 and the 5. We saw it late in the playoffs where you were used as a small ball center. Is that something that you think that you'll be used more that way this year, or is it sort of, we don't know yet?
I would say I would hope it would be used more this year, but we don't know yet. I said it in a couple of interviews earlier. I'm going to do whatever I need to do to stay on the floor and get as many minutes as I can. Whether that's the 5, that's the 4, that's whatever I got to do to stay on the floor.
Don't say it. Don't say the 3.
The 3, whatever. Just whatever I got to do to stay on the floor. I'm willing and I'm capable of doing those things and helping the team win. So that's just my main goal.
Okay, and you got engaged this summer?
I got engaged, yes, sir.
And she's a professional soccer player?
Professional soccer player. She plays for Angel City in LA.
So okay, so not too far away.
Yeah. It's perfect.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay. Last question, because you got to go hit a bunch of stations.
Yeah.
What's your book right now?
My book right now is Chinatown. It's about the old Hollywood and just what they said, the death of old Hollywood. I'm only on chapter 2 right now, so I'm not that far in. But the first chapter was just about Roman Polanski and his upbringing, his life, his marriage with Sharon Tate, and that whole thing. So. It's interesting. I like a lot of history things. I like learning about people that have lived before me in different time periods. So it's interesting.
See, Trey and I have this thing where I ask him all the time what he's reading. Yeah. He's always got a new book, but it's good. It's good because you're one of the few players that still will carry around a book.
Yeah, book club is coming.
Trey Lyles Book Club.
So I'm working on that. So.
All right. Hey, thanks for stopping by. It's great seeing you. You look great. You look ready to play.
Yes, sir.
Let's do this.
Thank you. Appreciate it.